And welcome on into the Hiram College Network. Director of Sports Information, Ari Ross, alongside one of the newest members of the Hiram College coaching staff, graduate assistant wrestling coach, Trey Heckadon. Trey, how are you doing today?
Good. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me on.
We're excited to have you aboard, officially on campus over the past couple days. To get things started, how have you been spending the past few months?
Oh, man. It's obviously been a weird summer, but, just at home, spend time with the family, just trying to follow all the protocols and stuff like that. It's my first summer off from sports since before junior high, so it's been kind of nice just to relax and just hang out with the fam.
And so you are a former wrestler yourself. Can you start by telling Terrier Nation a little bit about yourself, your background, and your background in wrestling?
Yeah, so I'm from Butler, Missouri, which is about an hour south of KC. Started wrestling when I was 4. Mom just thought it was a good thing to put me in and just kind of fell in love with it. So wrestled in high school, had some success, and then ended up going to Grayson University in Iowa. Had a good 4 years there. Made it to nationals a couple of times. We were able to get some good things going with the program. And after that, the path just kind of led me to Hiram, Ohio. So here I am.
So then you're looking for a coaching job after school. Why Hiram?
So I initially had some other jobs lined up before the pandemic. And then after the shutdown happened, some options opened up. And then I was able to get a hold of Coach Vogel, and we had a really good conversation. And he just seems like a guy that's really dedicated to his craft, and he has some good visions that are easy to follow, and it just kind of matched up perfectly.
And we are certainly excited to have both you and Coach Vogel, and we're excited to restart this wrestling program. It's been dormant for a few years at Hiram. Of course, you two are hitting the ground running for both men's and women's recruiting. What are you two looking for in a recruit?
I think the most important thing, especially when you're starting a program, from scratch, is just good culture guys that are going to come in and, just work hard, do all the right things. That's in practices and team lifts, but even like in classrooms on campus, just being pillar program people that, I can rely on day-to-day basis that can lead, teammates and stuff like that, and just have a real love for the sport.
So if a men's wrestler or a women's wrestler is interested in wrestling for Hiram in the future, how can they get in contact with you and Coach Vogel?
So all our information's up on our website. It should be our email and our phone number, so please get a hold of us. My email on there is heckadont@hiram.edu, so get a hold of me anytime. Other than that, I'm on every social media account, so feel free to look me up, and I'll get back to you right away.
You just got access to your email this morning, and hopefully the inbox gets filled up real quick.
Hopefully.
So let's wrap things up with some more fun questions. To kick things off, what's your favorite non-Hiram, of course, sports team?
Well, I'm from KC, so you got to go with the Royals and Chiefs, just coming off that Super Bowl win. And then grew up a Lakers fan, so got to roll with those three.
Well, I'm going to take a guess that I know who you're going to say for this answer, but who is your favorite professional athlete?
Grew up a big Kobe guy, so RIP to the GOAT. He's the one that kind of showed me how to take sports seriously. And then got to give a shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Dude's amazing. So one time for him.
Well, I was wrong. I thought you were going to say Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, no. I mean, I do love Patty, but, we're still in that third year, still getting to know each other. So a couple more Super Bowls and we'll be cool.
Okay, so once he wins his second and third Super Bowl, then he'll be your favorite.
Then we'll start talking.
Okay, I would just take one here as a Cleveland fan. So I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, the Indians are all right. Maybe the Royals can show you guys how to win a World Series one of these days.
Hopefully. Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed for this year. So what is your favorite movie or TV show? Or both?
Oh, man. For movie, I probably got to go with Benchwarmers. I used to watch that with my sister all the time growing up. We probably know every line of the movie. It still cracks me up. And then TV show is probably How I Met Your Mother. I mean, the ending was debatable, but we can talk about that another time.
I have to agree with you. I was not a fan of that ending. But
Same.
Having grown up in Shaker Heights, that TV show is great.
It's amazing.
So it's always on too. You ever just need to sit and watch some TV, it's always on. So on that note, what song or podcast are you listening to right now?
Podcast, I gotta say Joe Rogan Experience. I probably have that on the most, especially like it was a 13-hour car ride here, so plenty of time to throw on some 3-hour podcasts and just kind of let it play.
That sounds great. Hopefully that was a fun car ride and not too long. I know driving through Iowa and Indiana can be a little bit boring at times, but Joe Rogan podcast would certainly spice things up.
Definitely made it a lot better than just fields and highway.
So then what is your favorite food?
Oh, Chipotle, hands down. I get that every day of the week. Hands down, my favorite.
Oh, there's one a few miles down the road, so
I actually went there for lunch yesterday, so
that's good to hear. So I haven't been there yet, but Chipotle is definitely high on my list as well.
highly recommend.
What is your favorite athletics memory?
Oh, first grade PE, hit a walk-off bomb. So it was a little before YouTube, but I'm sure it was like Sports Center top 10 or something. But it was definitely a special moment.
Hey, a walk-off bomb is always a top 10 moment. So,
It was hype.
do you have a favorite wrestling memory as well?
Shoot. Probably watching my roommate Brendan Swafford win a national title last year. That was really special. Just all the hard work behind the scenes he put in, and just to watch that on the biggest stage, that was pretty sweet.
That's awesome, and hopefully you're able to watch some more national titles be won here.
Coming soon. Coming soon.
Of course, you've only been on campus for a couple days, but what's your favorite thing about Hiram so far?
I just like the small, like hometown feel to it. It's very organic, and just how awesome all the staff has been to me, like helping me get moved in, adjusted. This is my first time in Ohio, so just pointing me out where things are and stuff like that. It's been awesome, and I really enjoyed my experience so far.
All sounds great. Well, we're excited to have you here. And last but certainly not least, are you ready to help us ring the bell this year?
Oh yeah, hopefully we get some sports going on back on here pretty soon, and I'm excited to get that bell ringing again.
We are excited to have you here on campus, Trey. Thank you very much for joining me on the Hiram College Network. Welcome to Hiram, and we look forward to seeing you around. Go Terriers.
Thank you.